Greeting interwebs! This is Jack K and welcome for another edition of Pokemon Colosseum. Last time we fought against Cipher Admin Venus and managed to take her down. Considering we've been going in order so far and that there's only really one Cipher Admin left, I think you know as well as I do who's gonna be next. But on the off chance that you don't, I'm gonna leave it a surprise. So let's go find him. Before we do that though, if you've been asking, Jackie K, what am I supposed to do with these keys I've been collecting? Well, this is what we do. You remember those Pokeballs that pulled out the inventory for no reason? Well, it turns out there is a reason. We have to put each of these keys that we've been collecting from the Cipher Admins into the Pokeball of the same color, manually. Granted, this is a GameCube era game, and this sort of thing was kinda common during the age, so I'm not gonna complain. But as you can see, there's still one more left. Funny enough, there's one more admin, so let's put 2 and 2 together and assume that we're gonna get the last key we need from the final admin. And there's not really much more to this area of the tower that we can explore. So hopefully this room right here will have the last guy. What do you know, there he is. The guy we fought just a dungeon ago. Funny to see you so soon. Yes, we are here. We're like a happy couple. Who gave you permission to ship the two? No one came in here with the mind of a picnic. It's gonna be a battle full of defeat. Preferably on your end. So remember those tactics from the last battle? You should, because the battle wasn't that long ago. Guess what? He's going to continue them here. He's got the guy with thunder, he's got the guy that knows rain dance. Just in case you decide to bring electric type, the two of them are paired up. So I'm pretty sure the Manectric has the lightning rod, so you can't attack the Starmie with your electric type moves. Prepare for the Thunder Rage. I know I'm gonna prepare. The best way I possibly can. Calm mining until every special attack is nothing to me. Taking out that Starmie will be useful as well. So here comes the Rain Dance as expected. And is it going to be followed by a Thunder? No, it's not. He's going to lead off with a Toxic. Considering that was Sharking Yang, that would be very bad. Because I couldn't just Calm Mine until I get my Calm Mine up to the full. It would have sucked to have Toxic used against me. And considering I don't got a good way to one-shot him with the two Pokemon I have out, that might be an issue. That might actually be something that happens. Getting poisoned with Yang definitely would not be a good thing. All I can do for now is just keep Calm Mining and hope that the Rain Boosted Hydro Pump doesn't take me out. I mean, it didn't take me out there. Hoping that Thunder doesn't go after me, and so much for that plan. At least Dark Knight is still out here and he will eventually be able to take out the Starmie. But, I was baking so much on Calm Mine. I guess onwards to the next best strategy, taking away his rain that he's using to his advantage. And with the Starmie almost out of the picture, I won't really have to worry about it being taken out. I mean, I don't think I'm going to outspeed the Starmie, but at the very least, I might be able to get the Sun up and reduce the damage I take from Hydro Pump. Plus, he wasted the Starmie's turn healing, so that works out nicely for me. I would have much rather have him do that. Although, that was not a preferable situation to be in. Getting fully paralyzed the first turn happens. It's like the AI knew that was going to happen. Not only get paralyzed, but get fully paralyzed on the same exact turn. How frustrating. I guess gotta heal up Red and hope that it doesn't go for the Hydro Pump. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Going for Protect, I say that it was a useless move, but he does have the Toxic. So if one of my Pokemon were poisoned, I guess he might be able to stall out my Pokemon with help with Protect, and that was no point of healing. Should have known that in the rain, there would have been no hope for Cold Red to survive the hit no matter how much health it had. Which is incredibly frustrating, because I really wanted to get that Sun up. So what do I do now? I guess Puffluck's is going to be the next Pokemon I would get out. Why Stay attack the guy. The Starmie's the one I need to take out anyways. Oh well. At least now, I don't have to worry about going for Protect, because I'm pretty sure EA is smart enough not to try to go for Protect twice in a row and risk having the move fail. I think. Who knows what the crazy developers were thinking when they made the game and programmed the AI. I mean, if the very beginning of Pokemon Colosseum was any indication, what were they thinking? At least this Starmie is going to be out of the picture. Don't have to worry about it hydro pumping any more of my Pokemon. And then get a nice Confuse Spray off on this Manectric. So now there's a possibility of Protect failing, because it'll hurt itself in confusion when it tries to Protect. And now the rain's gone, so hopefully I can get Code Red in here, get the sun up, and have control over the weather in the battlefield. Though that requires reviving him and wasting a turn, so that might not be best to go for right away. However, I think I'm going to go for it anyways, because having the sun up will really be useful for me. It's just a matter of finding a good time to bring Code Red in, where he won't get wiped out by the water type moves that may appear on the battlefield. And honestly, Thunder in general is still not something that Code Red should take lightly. At least I got Mega Drain going here, so between Mega Drain and Feint Attack, there should be plenty of ways for me to take out the Starmie. Though I think Dark Knight's just going to be focusing on his basic wall tactics of confusion and maybe poison. I think for now I'm going to be sacrificing Dark Knight's turn to get Code Red up to top shape and keeping my own health up, so I don't get wiped out by this guy. And that wake up was bound to come eventually, and I don't think even with a critical hit, Puffluck had any hope of surviving that. Well, I don't think the rain's up yet, so this makes a good time as any to bring Code Red in. Sure, I could do Rain Dance to cancel out my sun, but I'm pretty sure the Starmie would be faster, so it would do Rain Dance, then I would do Sunny Day, and the battlefield would be in my favor instead of the admin's favor. Although, the fact that the electric type is on the field is kind of tempting too. So I guess that's why I go for Dig instead of going for that Sunny Day. It doesn't matter if Code Red doesn't survive, but Code Red does survive. So a smart use of my time would be to spend my Umbreon's turn healing up Code Red so it doesn't get a Rude Awakening when it comes out of the ground. Let's see how that goes. Oh boy, Rhydon. I guess it's a good thing I don't have the sun up, but I am still not exactly in the happiest moods about the situation I am in. Let's take a look-see. Yeah, definitely needs the Hyper Potion, and we just gotta see how much this Dig does. I'm pretty sure the confusion damage will help, if nothing else. Come on! Woo! Critical hit! It doesn't even matter if it wouldn't have taken it out, because we got the critical. So now it was guaranteed that it would get taken out. Nah, I'm still a little worried about what that Rhydon's going to do, and having a Propeller up on the field as well is not going to help. FYI, by the way, the Rhydon probably has Lightning Rod. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. So no point in using your electric types here either. That Propeller is just asking for a Thunder, but you can't deliver it to the poor fella. I guess poisoning it might be my best bet. And let's just get Code Red out of there because that Dig is clearly coming for him. So even though Propeller probably has something like Ice Beam, I'll at least be able to soak up the Dig that's coming up my way. And let the poisoning begin. The counter to your demise has been set. You can run, you can hide, but you cannot escape your fate. However, since all you're destined to do is do Rain Dance, I guess it doesn't matter, because I can stop you before you achieve your destiny. At least I didn't get hurt by that Dig. Guess it would be a bit risky to try to get the sun up. when there's all these water types supposed to rain out on my advantage. Yeah, I can't even go for Earthquake. Dark Knight would take damage, and that Pelipper would resist the ground type move. It wouldn't take anything from the ground type move, as a matter of fact. So let's just see how much Steel Leaf does. For super effective damage, not a lot. And still gonna pull off a Surf. Really now. If only this was the 4th generation and we had it hit the right on as well. Not gonna be that fortunate now, are we? Ooh, you made a bad mistake, sir. That was very bad of you. See what I mean? You may have sealed my fate, but I have sealed yours as a counter attack. Counter ability effect, you can say. Plus, I have the healing items. All you have are hyper potions. Thank goodness they don't have full restores. Now, I say it's at least a good thing I have items, but I'm not sure if I even have any items with me that heal the poison, so I guess we're just gonna act the best we can. If nothing else, we can swap out Dark Knight to reset the Toxic counter, because as I said before, Toxic does do more and more damage the longer you're out on the field. What I didn't say is that if you swap out, that counter will be resetted. So it'll go back to the amount of damage it did on its first turn and start stacking up again. Pretty much the most optimal way you can survive when you're poisoned. Not very effective means, because you're still getting hurt. But it's the best you can do if you can't just get rid of the poison with a healing item. With that in mind, I don't think Dark Knight's going to be doing much more out here. And Narati would be better to send out, although Narati, from past experiences, does not do a good job taking hits coming in. So how are we going to bring Narati in? Is it even worth it? Or should I just look for my inventory to try to find an item that will heal poison? The choices I can make. I do have full heals, but I think I can wait a little bit longer before getting rid of the poison. I do have a set amount of items, and once they run out, I run out of ways to get rid of the poison. And with that Rhydon still out on the field, it might be smarter to wait until I take it out before getting rid of the poison. I'm gonna assume that's what I'm thinking at the time. And that is why it's worth hurting my Umbreon when I'm only damaging Rhydon. That bit of damage I can get off on it is worth it if I can take it out before the Pelipper takes the hair out. And now we got a good opportunity to get Narati out on the field, who will resist the Surf and do a good amount of damage to Rhydon. Granted, Rhydon is fairly weak at this point in time, but if nothing else, I can just use Blizzard and get damage off on both of them. And I'm pretty sure the damage from Blizzard would take out the Rhydon at this range. My only concern would be making sure the move doesn't miss. Yeah, especially after that poison. I probably don't even need to waste a turn attacking the Rhydon at this point, at least with Narati. Yeah, let's get Code Red out here now. I know it might sound silly considering the water type is still out on the field, but I guess I'm putting a lot of faith in Blizzard doing a good chunk of damage. Especially now that the confusion on the Pelipper ran out. And at least I am confident Code Red can take one of those moves. Now let's hope that Blizzard does its job, right? No! At least the Rhydon's gonna go down before it attacks. That's something good to look forward to. Now I could probably bring my Umbreon after it's healed up, and not worry about poison, unless he has another Pokemon that can poison. I don't know if the Crobat has Toxic. I know it can learn Toxic, I know it's a poison type, and I know it would be very strange if it didn't have the Toxic. So yeah, let's just keep that in mind. But with the situation we have on hand, using Blizzard would work out quite nicely. But do I even need to use Blizzard? Do I even need a heal? Well, I guess if we're talking about Narati, yeah, Narati needs to be healed. Of course you would fly up into the air. Well, it doesn't matter. If I mess with Blizzard, the propeller is going down. I don't really like the fact that Cold Red's going down, but looking at the Pokemon he has left, I could be in much worse of a situation. Yeah, that's a pretty low health range to be in, but remember what I said before about Toxic's count being resetted when you swap out? Yeah, I think we're in a good situation, especially if I'm not going to be stingy with the healing items. That Pelipper is out, and we might not have to even worry about another Pokemon. Yep, that Crobat's his last Pokemon, so we are in very good shape. I just gotta heal up Dark Knight, maybe get rid of the poison next turn, and we'll be good. Guess now is a good time as any to test if Lock-On will work even if it's flying in the air. Granted, a future generation, I know No Guard is an ability that works in a way that the Pokemon never misses, so even if you fly up into the air, you still hit. If Lock-On has a similar mechanic, then this should assure that I get a super effective attack off on this guy. It's about all I can really do at this point. Because, considering that it did fly, Protect is also an option. Unfortunately, I don't think Blizzard will go for a Protect even with Lock-On. That's disappointing. I honestly did not see that one coming. Well, I guess I could try that again. I mean, it's kind of likely that it's going to do Protect again, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. In hindsight, I probably would be better off going for a Psybeam, but I guess I don't even realize that Psybeam's a move at times that I can use. It's hard to describe, but like I have Lock-On, and I want to just make use of it for once, dang it. But the Crowpat's just meddling with my plans to actually use Lock-On effectively. Because I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure in double battles, the damage you do with moves that attack everyone gets divided between the Pokemon. I'm sure that's the case for this generation. I'm not sure if it gets changed in the future. So Blizzard would actually be a lot more powerful attacking just Crobat than it will be attacking Crobat and another Pokemon. I'm not sure if that applies if you miss one and hit the other. A flinch! Really? A flinch? Well, it's a good thing I got that paralyzation off. With nothing else, I can just keep attacking with Dark Knight, and I will eventually win. If I don't get a chance to pull off a move with Narati, which would be ridiculous, I will eventually win just by using Feint Attack over and over. Finally, I get the chance to use Blizzard, and it takes out the Crobat. So that's a victory in our favor that works out quite nicely. I mean, granted, my team has been in better situations at the end of battle, but hey, take what you get. I guess it's been an improvement. It's been so soon, not really that long ago, that I can't really tell. It's a shame you pulled us. Use this. Go on, open the door. If you joined the dark side, you would have been a superior member to our party. What lies beyond the door? Well, we are very close to finding out. I will get out of here so I can go to the door and see with my own eyes the horrible fate that lies with me. You got mail? Lovely email. I guess we should check it out. It might be important. No, that's the wrong inventory menu, Jackie K. And greetings from Egon of the Gate Village. I want to let you know this is my first electronic mail. I'm not familiar with high-tech things, so I've only learned how to type in words. Incidentally, if you are ever in and the email's cut off. Joy. Is there a part 2? No, there's no part 2. No, Grandpa. The email cut off before he finally gets to the point. I know. What should we do? Should we go back to the Gate Village or should we keep going? Well, I guess we should go back to the gate and see what's up. It's gonna be a bit longer before we actually move onwards into the tower anyways. Just to warn you guys in advance. This was around the point of the series where I needed to get the battle points for the Psychic TM. And because of that, I did do a little bonus that's not in the main story. It's actually in the battle mode section. I will give you guys the honors to see what happens when we get all these keys. The lock on the door opens. Too bad we're not going in right away. So the thing is, I want to alternate between videos of the first Colosseum I do in the battle mode of this game with progressions in the story. I was originally gonna just completely stop uploading story parts until I upload all the parts of the battle mode I did, but I think that'd be a little unfair to you guys, so for now I'm gonna alternate between story mode and battle mode every week. Once I complete what I recorded of the battle mode, I'll go back to going with strictly the story mode until we beat the game. In a sense, you're getting the bonus episodes a little early. I wasn't originally even planning on doing this, but at the time I thought it was the best way to get battle coupons on screen. So the next time we meet up for the story mode of Pokemon Colosseum, we will go back to the Gate Village and check up with Egon and see what's up with him. Might as well do a little bit of preparing before going back into the tower again anyways. So this has been Jackie K, and I'll see you guys later.